So the countdown starts now. We got 90 days to turn that into a drivable machine. I'll tell you all about it more coming right up. So to get you guys caught up to speed, maybe a year or so back, I picked up this 66 F-100 for 800 bucks, brought it home, went through quite a few plan changes on it. On top of body swapping this thing onto a completely different chassis, you also should motor swap it. And then if that wasn't enough of an ambitious goal, I said, you know what? I should try to get this done by my birthday. My birthday is March the 28th. We're gonna have roughly 90 days to knock it out of the park. Hey. Yeah. So I mentioned motor swap. If the goal wasn't already ambitious enough, I decided to motor swap it. So let's go on a little road trip real quick and we'll show you what motor we picked out.
Hey, they act like they know. Guess I gotta hit them with an update. Okay. I've been getting to it when I'm up late.
Didn't have to travel far at all. I think it was 1 hour each way. Wasn't bad at all. Picked up the motor, got it back home. Time to unload this thing, right? What did we get? We heard you liked swapping stuff, so we got you a swap for your swap for your swap.
Shorty, no lie, no leap. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. You don't have in this Jeep. What you gonna sow, you gonna reap. Bet I'm gonna kill what I eat by the end of this beat. Put a little honey in my teeth. Put a little pep in your step. I feel my soul, we feast. Bet you don't go, I bet you don't know these freaks. Gotta hit that no, don't keep. Put it on, baby, on God, on me.
Now, if you're not familiar with what a 5.3 LS motor is, you're looking at it right here. I've been making a lot of moves behind the scenes. I had to actually pull out the 4.6 that was in the Crown Vic and get it sold, get it gone, and to make room for this. But as far as parts, I've ordered a standalone wiring harness for this. I have ordered a cam, a Brian Tooley racing cam, BTR. This thing right here is gonna sound mean. You hear me? It's gonna sound mean. Actually went and picked up a transmission for it. Did I do a 4L Slippy, 4L60? No, I didn't go 4L80. Nope. I went with a transmission that I guess you could say is like a dinosaur. It's simple and it works. This would be my first time dealing with the TH350 or automatic transmission. Got a few things to work out there as far as shifter, the correct flywheel, and actually came with a stall converter. But what I got with this motor, I got the factory harness with it. I got the computer, which I've already taken the computer, dropped it off at a tuner's house, and got him to put in the settings for the cam that's going in it, and delete the VATS, vehicle anti-theft. That way we can be able to start this motor even though it's not in the vehicle that it came in. This motor is actually out of a 2004 Chevrolet Silverado pickup. It was 4-wheel drive. And this is actually a Gen 4. I won't go into all the differences, but a Gen 4 has a little bit beefier connecting rods, if I'm not mistaken. I still have several parts here in my shop that I had left over from LS builds in the past. The same time I went to pick up the transmission, I went and got some sheet metal. I got another sheet of 18 gauge. Some of that will go on my F-100 shop truck. Some of that is for my wife's, the Datsun build when we get back to that at the end of March. And I also got a whole sheet of 10 gauge. That's what I'm gonna tie the F-100 cab into the Crown Vic firewall and floor pan. I'm gonna use that 10 gauge sheet metal to basically graft the cab into the floor pan and firewall of what was left of the Crown Vic. So those two will be becoming one. So a lot of stuff's been going on behind the scenes as far as me going and picking up the motor, took another road trip, picked up the transmission, picked up the sheet metal, dropped off my computer. And yeah, just getting all this fine-tuned is taking some time. Again, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. There's still some progress, some metal fabrication that I've done on the truck. I'll put that out in another video. But yeah, the countdown begins now. It's basically 90 days to build a running and driving body swap F-100 onto a Crown Vic chassis, and then we're LS swapping it on top of that. Not sure if any of you guys remember the show Pimp My Ride, but they'd say something like, we heard you liked swapping stuff, so we got you a swap for your swap for your swap. Yeah. So yeah, this thing's gonna sound insane. Also, worth mentioning, what came with this motor, the headers came with it, the starter came with it, coil packs came with it, like I said, complete wiring harness. And before I bought it, the guy sent me a video of it running, so I'm confident about that. I've already popped the valve covers off and checked. Inside looks pretty clean. And yeah, so I hope you guys are excited about the videos that are going to be shooting down the pipeline. I'm waiting on a couple parts. I've already got in some motor mounts that I'm going to have to fabricate to bolt this into the car. And yeah, quite a few other parts are being shipped as we speak. Don't know how they'll, you know, it's New Year's, so I don't know how quick I'll get them. But yeah, I hope you guys are stoked. If you don't know, the goal I made was to drive my F-100 into my work parking lot, basically drive it to work by my birthday. My birthday is on March 28th. That falls on Thursday. I guess you could say I got tons of work to do. Wouldn't you guys say that? So there's the motor. There is the transmission. Converter. Got a cam there. Computer there. Parts. Parts, and more parts. And if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, that's usually the main build. Taking a short break on it, not because I got burnt out and bummed and tired and I'm gonna quit. Taking a short break because I got tired of seeing my shop truck just chilling outside. It's like, I like cars and trucks too much. And I have a YouTube channel called Dusty Mac's Garage. I gotta get my truck running so I can drive it. Every shop needs a friggin' shop truck. But thank you guys for all the support. Hope you guys had an awesome and Merry Christmas. Spent lots of time with your family. And I hope you have an even better New Year. Awesome things coming. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of work done on your projects during these holidays. And hopefully you didn't eat too much. I ate a good bit, but anyways. The LS swapped F-100 Crown Vic swap builds are coming at you. It's official. We got 90 days to go. That's all I got. Dusty Mac is signing out. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace!
Hey, they act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with an update. Okay. I been getting to it when I'm up late. You went the front gate.
You ain't ready for this, son. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming in.
Guess I gotta hit him with the update. Really with it, I ain't got a pump fade. Killer flow and hit him with the one take. Please tell me what's to them boys. I know they ain't talking about me. Hold up.